I wear like lip gloss and my hair is always really natural, and I'm a really kind of natural free spirit in my everyday life who has crystals and I burn sage, and I think I find a lot of calming beauty in that stuff. I'm a Sagittarius and I love adventure and new beginnings, new experiences, because it makes me feel like I'm living. Black Widow is a metaphor for this innocent young girl who gets infected with life, traumas, experiences, and the balance of light and darkness. She becomes this poised and powerful creature. That's the album. I think it's always beautiful to take hate in some form and turn it into something beautiful. I do tend to fall to the dark side of things visually sometimes. I know I am more on the sexual side in terms of my appearance, which is something that the metal world is not used to, but I am comfortable with it. It's how I express my art, and myself. In the metal world, if you're using a wireless mic, I was so scared to do that. I'm like, they're gonna boo me in the beginning. We have integrity. My mom is a total free-spirited hippie flower child, always has been. I don't know what genre you would put us into, and I'm always telling people that. When I'm trying to explain in this moment sound to them, all I can say is that it's diverse sounding, with influences such as metalcore breakdowns, metal in general and some melodic rock. All of us in the band are huge Queensryche fans, and Jeff Tate is one of the best lead singers in the business. I love all the pain I have endured because it has also taught me about love. I will not bow down to others' perceptions of me. I will only rise in the name of art, love and music. The numbers in women in rock and roll and metal are pretty much growing a lot, which is a great thing. I knew I wanted to be a singer at 5 years old. It just took me a few more years to truly manifest my dream into reality. I'm such a hippie. My mom was a rock and roll mom. In this moment has gone through some big changes. I don't think we're metalcore. To me, metalcore is more like hardcore influenced metal, with lots of breakdowns. I think we're a lot more diverse sounding than that. We had a demo recorded that we made available on our MySpace site, and that was quite successful for us too, but not on the same level as Beautiful Tragedy. We didn't want it to end up in discussions where we would talk about whether this song needed to be more metal, whether I needed to scream more in that song or whether I shouldn't sing quite as much in those songs because metalheads wouldn't like that. I think it really comes down to, it doesn't matter if it's a girl or man, it's about if you have something to say, it's about the music, you know? World in Flames is pretty powerful to me. It's about waking up in the middle of the night, the whole world has ignited into flames, and I'm there alone. And it's kind of like a fear of dying alone and the whole world is burning. I think that all of the deep, intense things, a lot of different abuse, and all kinds of crazy stuff, I think it made me really strong and it made me learn how to appreciate every day, appreciate people in my life, so it's just another good example of sometimes bad things make us appreciate the beautiful every day. I love doing covers. My Maria on stage definitely is a real natural part of who I am, but obviously I can't walk around as that girl, you know what I mean? It's definitely an alter ego, but it is part of who I am, it is who I am, it is my life. The Maria, what I look like in real life and how I am, I'm a super flower child. I wear all flower child 60s dresses. I am such a fiery woman and I am a real passionate woman and I get so much stuff built up inside of me that I can release all that on stage, and I kind of counterbalance it with the normal Maria that I am because with the real calming, natural kind of earthy spirit stuff and it kind of balances me out so I don't go too crazy. Some people go to the gym and some people have different ways that they express themselves, and I do all mine through my music. I've got a lot of darkness in me. Instead of yelling and screaming or losing myself all the time, I release everything in my music, and that's kind of how I expel my demons, as you would say. I love being theatrical, we love electronics in our music, and we're not afraid to put electronics on my voice and do all these fun things. We are resilient beings and need to realize our incredible strengths. I love change. When I play piano by myself and sing, something really special happens. I connect to something that I love. I actually rarely ever get hit on. Isn't that funny? People think I do, but I actually don't. I guess the men who are meant to be a part of my life won't be intimidated by me and will be stronger. There's a specific breed that won't be afraid. Black Widow is definitely the darker part of me. This album is about finding the weakness inside and turning it into strength. It's about being reborn, setting yourself free and realizing the balance in everything, the dark and the light. I had a really young mom. We lived in, basically, the projects. I love my mom. I think my mom is responsible for me loving music and being in music because she subjected it to me at such a young age. When you write music that you are very passionate about, being able to bring the visual aspect of it alive with the music is what ties everything together. I don't embrace the yucky stuff. My mom always supports me in whatever it is that I do, and she loves me. Well, I don't have a father, so there's no daddy being protective of the daughter. We got to play Madison Square Garden before. I mean, that was like a dream. There is something about the lights and the huge arenas that is really special, but nothing can quite compare to those intimate shows where it's sold out, and it's 1,000 people. Some people, they do just go out there and rock, and it's perfect in that way, 'cause that's what's, I guess, natural to them. I think we push theatrical boundaries. I get it from everything, anything that's theatrical, watching the other bands, looking up Vegas shows online, anything that can just inspire me. I'm always searching for inspiration. I love conceptual art and artistic expression. We always wanted to have this big show, so we just kind of started doing little things, like building our own little props, and starting to put on a show. And we just started seeing the response, and it felt amazing to us, and then I fell in love with it. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.